Hey guys. Okay, I figured it was time to do another video. Um, whether I was, I don't know how long it's been since I did the last one, but I have been hearing a lot of things about flossing. And so that is what we're going to cover today. Even though I have a video on flossing and how to floss, we're going to talk about a couple of other things that I'm hearing a lot of people have problems with. Um, I might be repeating things from the first video, but this we'll say is a part 2 of our flossing. Uh, don't look behind my couch and stuff. I have a lot of projects going on. So I am well, okay, it's not October yet. In October will be my 6th month, which I'm surprised it's been that long. It's been a very fast uh, time, since I've had my smile put in. Um, Again, I'm doing really well. There are points, like I said, on some of my implants that are a little sensitive when I water pick. Or sometimes when I eat and something gets down close by the implant. I'm thinking though it's sensitivity, but yet it's going to be healed or it's going to be taken care of when they do a realignment and make my gaps fill in. Um, of course, my gaps are still the same. I think, of course, the swelling is all gone now, finally. And my little, what I call, I don't know if you can see it, but what I call the little dingle balls, gum balls, dingle gum. Um, a lot of those are going down, and I think I'm getting more of a smoother gum finally. A lot of people talk about the dingle gum, is what I like to call it. They're the little kind of round pieces of gum that you see in your mouth. Like I've told people, that when you have your regular teeth, your teeth or your gums come up in between your teeth. So you have to realize when your teeth are extracted, you have excess gum. And so this is where you're getting those little dingle gums, dingle ball gums is where you're getting that. And over time, they will recede and they will, you won't have them anymore. Is what I feel. But this is totally normal when you see those. And a lot of times your gums kind of do look awful for a while until everything kind of smooths over. Um, what else? Like I said, everything else is going really good. I don't feel like, as we talk about cleaning, I don't know where people get that when you have, and this is not a lot of Gulpa people, this is other people that have traditional um, implants. And a lot of them say how it's when they have the fixed implants, the permanent implants, how it's hard to clean. And I don't find that because it's what you would normally do when you have your own teeth. You brush your teeth, you floss your teeth, you water pick your teeth, you know, there's nothing different. There really isn't. I find because of flossing, having these, it's a lot faster because I don't have to do individual teeth. And so it's a way faster, you know. So with me, yeah, cleaning them is a breeze. I have no problem with cleaning them at all. Um, Otherwise, yeah, everything else is going great. They're feeling more and more like my own now. They really are. When I'm eating, um, I don't, they're not going to be perfect. They're not going to be exactly like yours because they're not. They're not real. You don't feel the hot, you don't feel the cold, which I love. I'm sorry, I love it. My teeth were so sensitive very sensitive. I don't know why I'm having problems with my S right now. Um, but a lot of room temperature foods I couldn't eat because it was still too cold and it would hurt my teeth. To be able to eat or drink anything and not have that hurt is so wonderful. I mean, it's just been a blessing to have that. And so you will have that. When you chew, it's a little bit different. It again does not feel totally natural. Sometimes I get a squeaking when there's food between and I'm chewing my food. That's okay. That is fine. I'll take that over anything else. Over worrying if I'm going to eat a piece of toast or something, is my tooth going to break off? So, yeah, I'll take it over that any old day. Any old day. Um, but otherwise, things are great. You know, I have my 6-month appointment. I was supposed to have it next week, but I had to cancel and reschedule, and so it's not until the end of the month in October, and I'm really looking forward to that. Um, Again, you know, just getting those gaps filled in and to see what a difference with my speech will make. A lot of people say they don't um, hear anything with my speech, but I do, especially like I said with my D's. I have to watch out and do my D's really slow. Um, but otherwise, you know, I don't know why I was doing S's for some reason. I've always had no problem with my S's. So that I'm looking forward to. I think I'm going to keep my PMMAs at this point. I need to pay down my loans first, and then maybe in a year or two, I'll change over to the Nano just because they're stronger. And Golpa really highly suggests that you get the Nanos, and so I'll change over them. But right now, I'm very happy with my PMMAs, you know, and how they look, and um, I have no problem because I don't drink coffee or wine or smoke or any of that stuff. I don't have any stains or anything, so everything's great. Still white teeth, as you can see. So let's get on with what we're talking about today, and that is flossing with part two. Um, when you go and you get your new smile, you get a little goodie bag, and in that goodie bag there's, you know, quite a bit of things, but one thing there is a really, really soft toothbrush, and then there's floss. Those are the two things you have to watch out for. The soft toothbrush you want to use. Get rid of all your old toothbrushes. Even if you had so-called a soft toothbrush before, it's still too harsh on your teeth. I've had some people ask about that their behind their teeth feel dirty. It could be plaque, because when we first start out with our teeth, it's hard to clean because we cannot water pick them for a week. We cannot floss for a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. So it's harder to clean. But I also feel like it's the toothbrush too, if you're using a regular toothbrush. I know with my regular teeth, I always felt that they were rough. Um, when I would put my tongue behind my bottom teeth, I would feel the roughness. And so I figured I had to brush harder to get that roughness off because I was thinking it was probably plaque or something. And I would brush harder, which really what I was doing was brushing off the enamel. And so I realized I have to brush softer. Um, so from now on, you want to go, and I have this in one of my videos. I think in the supply video is where I think I have it. But you want to go and you want to get extra soft toothbrushes. They look a lot different. I didn't bring mine out right now because I have shown you, but they're way fuller and they have way more bristles, and they feel like, if you've ever seen a newborn's hairbrush, they feel a lot like that. Very, very soft. And that's what you want to use. Okay. Then the floss you will get in your goodie bag is this Proxy Soft. Okay. Do not use it. Yeah, don't use it. There's no way on earth you're going to be able to get this floss through. After, I would say maybe 2 or 3 months, then you can start using this floss. But the first 2 or 3 months, do not even try to use this. It is just too thick. Your gums are too swollen, and there is no way you're going to get it through. And if you do get it through, it's going to hurt. It really will. What you want to get is the Super Floss. Okay? And with Super Floss, it's a lot thinner. It's almost as thin as your regular floss that you would use, if not thinner than that even. That is the floss you want to use for the first 2 or 3 months until your gums finally go down and they're not swollen anymore. If you look at them, we'll pull them out. The Super Floss is really long, and a lot of times I'll cut it off because I don't want this piece. I don't care for this piece. I want this piece. The kind of material is what I want. That's what I'm going to floss with, not this. You don't want to floss with the thread itself. Okay. So we have, and I like the poly or Proxy Soft because they're not as long. So I do like that. But otherwise, okay, if you see, hold on. Let me put them up next to each other. Okay, so this one here is the Super Floss. This one is the Proxy Soft. See the big difference? There is no way you're getting this Proxy Soft in between your gum and your bridge for the first 2 or 3 months. You need to get this Super Floss is what you need. One thing that's really good with both of these, you don't see it on the Super Floss, but it is there, is that they put something, I'm not exactly sure what, but they put stuff on the ends so it stiffens up the ends is what they do. I've had some people tell me that with the Poly Soft that they don't put as much covering on the ends anymore and they're not as stiff. And if that's the case, that's okay. We have a solution for that even. Once your gums are done, they go back down, there's no swelling at all, and you have bigger gaps, then you want to use this Proxy Soft, because then it will really get in and clean. Whereas this one, I feel, the Super Floss, once you have those larger gaps, it doesn't clean as well. You really need the thicker one. So, Super Floss for the first 2, 3, 4 months. But once the swelling's gone down in your gums and you have bigger gaps, you want the Proxy Soft is what you want. Okay, so again, with it, you are going to, a lot of people say that they have a hard time flossing. And I know that with me, it's easier on the bottom than the top. If you see, I don't have a whole lot of room up underneath my nose where there's gaps. And so it's harder to floss there. I do have gaps on the side now, and so I can easily floss. On my bottom, I have major gaps. So it's very easy to floss on the bottom, especially using the Proxy Soft. Um, so yeah, just go by your implants. You can see, you're going to get to the point you can see your implants where they are, and go by them and just go through and stick it through. Okay. And I have, like I said, I do explain in my video before this one about flossing, and I show you how to floss. One thing that I'm pretty sure I showed you, but to go over again, is when you floss, you don't want to floss. You're not flossing your gums. You're flossing your bridge. And so make sure that you put your floss in and you're cleaning, you kind of pull up and you're cleaning your bridge is what you're doing. And so you want to hear like the squeaky sound. You know that that's clean when you're hearing that squeaky sound. When you get by your implants, then you're going to round it and you're going to clean. Both sides is what you're going to do. I don't know if you want me to show you again or not. You know, if you have a problem, I have found that the threaders, that's what they're called. So the threaders are really, really good to have. I love these. Um, like I said, there's times where I have a problem getting my floss right up here. Because as you see, let me show you. Oh, I've got to bring it up. Can you see? So I have no gap up there. So sometimes I can't get this through, or sometimes this is really flimsy and you can't get it through because it's not a stick. So what you're going to do is you're going to thread it through. Just like a needle, you're going to put it in the hole, and then you're going to put this piece in between your gum and your bridge and pull it all the way through until your floss is through. Okay, really simple. And so I use this, I use the ends until it gets to the point that I can't floss. I don't sit there for hours trying to struggle and get it through. I will get my threader and thread it, and it's very fast and simple to use the threader. If you go on my Facebook page, you will see that I do giveaways after so many members join. This last time, when we got 60 members, I did give away either 2 or 3 boxes of the threaders to a person. And so they are set. You can reuse these over and over again. You know, this one I've used for a long time. I haven't used any others yet. So you can use these over and over. My next, when I reach 100 members, which we're almost there, and then I am going to give away, I think, 6 boxes to a lucky winner of the Super Floss. So go on my Facebook page if you haven't done that already and subscribe, become a member. And as soon as we reach 100 members, then I will give away 6 boxes of the Super Floss. And there is, just to let you know, there is a list on there, and it tells you how many members we need for a giveaway and what that giveaway will be. The giveaway gets higher and higher as the numbers get higher and higher. I know that I will be giving away a travel water pick. I will be giving away a counter water pick. I will be giving away Amazon gift cards so you can buy whatever you want. Some of them I think is $50. Some is $100. I think there's the basic one, if we get 1,000 members, is $150. You know, so I'm giving away things that we all need. So yeah, So just for information, just, yeah, tell your friends, subscribe, become a member of my Facebook page and stuff, and let's do some giveaways. Okay, so we have the flosses, and I think I will demonstrate again. And then, like I said, I have these brushes that I really, really like. I keep one in my bathroom, on the counter. I keep a couple in my purse. So when I go out, there's times where you will eat, and I know this isn't about flossing, but again, when I go out to eat, or even if I'm home, I do a lot of swishing. Because you will get food under your bridge. It's very uncomfortable a lot of times, or it will gather, food will gather right in front of your gums. So all you have to do is just whatever you're drinking, just put that in your mouth and swish it around and then swallow. Really nobody notices that that's what you're doing and that you're cleaning your teeth. Sometimes, because of course our teeth do not go all the way through like normal teeth. Before, if I got food stuck between my teeth, a lot of times I can just suck it out in a sense. With these, of course, I can't. Sometimes I will try to use my tongue to clean in between my grooves, and sometimes it doesn't work. So that's where these little brushes really come in handy. So you just clean in between the grooves real quick, so you have nothing in between your teeth. Also, there's sometimes that I will water pick, I will swish, I will floss, and I still have food in between my bridge and my gum. And you just stick it in and go through and get it all. So you know that you're really cleaning your teeth really well. So especially when you go to your appointments, you can get an A+ for cleanliness on your teeth. Okay, for the flossing, I have my handy dandy mirror. I need to use my magnifying part of my mirror. It's what I'm doing. My lighting's not that good for me. So hopefully I see. So again, for the floss, you want it, and after you use this, you're almost done flossing all your teeth, because you want to go in sections. So you have 3 on each. 1, 2, 3. Same for the bottom. And then you get saliva in the material, the stretchy material and stuff, and then the ends start getting saturated with saliva. So you might want to, a lot of times I'll use one end for the top and then flip it and use the other end for the bottom so that it stays pretty stiff. So again, just go in, use your tongue, and flip it up, and you're in. Okay, make sure when you're flossing, like I said, raise it to the top as you're doing the bottoms. Okay, back and forth. You want to make sure, again, you're getting the bridge that you're flossing. And then go by, it's hard to talk with this in my mouth, go by the implant. My implant's right over here. And go side to side and floss. Do the other one. Side to side and pull it out. No, I guess you're doing 4 because you have to do the end molar also. With the end molar, I just put it behind and floss is what I do. Again, like I said, my top one is my hardest. I don't know if I can get it in or not. Let's see. Oh, I did. Okay, So I got my top in. Okay, again, you want to go down. Just go along and kind of sod. Okay, go to the side, get that implant, other side, get that implant, pull it out. Okay, simple, very simple. Again, with the threader, put the threader through. And sometimes I'll hold on down here, but a lot of times you're going to do the same thing. Put it through. Okay, and then keep one end, pull, and there you go. Very simple. I know it looks pretty funny when it's just dangling. And then just, yeah, floss. Like I said, make sure you get over here and you get your back molar. So you really do have 4 sections. 1, 2, 3, wait, 4 or 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sections that you want to floss. So yeah, that's basically all you do. When like I said, just make sure bottoms push up and go back and forth in a sawing motion. When you get to your implants, go side to side, kind of in a sawing motion, up and down. And then on top, go down and do the sawing, because you want to get your bridges. That is what you're cleaning, is your bridges and your implants. And so you want to make sure you clean those very well. Like I said, when you get to the back molars, just put it behind the molar, kind of like you used to floss, and then go side to side, back, and side to side. Very simple. So I know that after my 6th month, I will be going back to the super floss from what I hear. A lot of times your relines, it's very tight. A lot of people have a hard time flossing with those. From what I hear, they will put, if you ask, they will put little, not indents, but little notches by your kind of implants, so you can thread it through easier through those little notches. And of course, you're not going to see them unless you really pull down your lips. But otherwise, again, don't use the proxy. Do not use the proxy until you're at least, I would say at least 3 months out, and you have those wider gaps. And you will notice when you have the wider gaps. So before that, and don't floss before your stitches come out. Wait until your stitches are all out and then floss. Because your gums are still going to be kind of sensitive as soon as your stitches are out. And so I think it was about 3, closer maybe to 4 weeks before I started flossing, and it felt okay. So start with the super floss. Floss with that. Again, if you have problems getting that floss in, use your threaders. They really, really do come in handy. I really like these. So use your threaders and thread it through, because they're a lot thinner and you can thread them through. If you have any questions, guys, let me know. I will try to help you as much as I can. Yeah, we don't want you to have a problem with flossing, because it shouldn't be difficult at all. And so hopefully I've answered some of your guys' questions, and I've made it simpler for you. Again, I get all this stuff on Amazon. I'll leave a link to all this stuff that I get down below. Do your little thing, subscribe, like, hit your notification if you want to know when the next video comes on. Share this with your friends. that are thinking about um, getting either dentures or implants or something, um, or that has it, or that will be having it. Those, like I said, that have dental phobias, whatever, share this. There's a lot of information that I have in my channel for you guys. And if there's something I have not covered, let me know, and I will try to cover that. I want everybody to have a wonderful experience just like I have, because I really have had a great, great experience with this. I'm really surprised on how well of an experience I've had and how easy it has been um, to get 32 teeth extracted and implants put in and permanent teeth put in, within 24 hours and stuff. Um, so yeah, I know that I've been talking to a lot of people, especially those that are thinking about dentures or thinking about traditional all on fours. And I really kind of hit them hard because I don't want to see people going through where it takes a year to 2 years to get their permanent um, bridges in when they don't have to. And I've seen so many of Gopa smiles and how well they do them. And I've seen others that it just astonishes me on how awful they are. So I really, really push for Golpa. I'm very pleased with what he and his team does. And so, yeah, I get nothing for this, nothing at all. I'm just a very happy customer, is what I am. And I'm just hoping that I can help other people so they can be happy also, and that they can have a better life and not have to worry about their teeth and their smile anymore. And that they don't have to take forever and have to go through temporaries and all the problems with all that stuff. The sores, the ill fitting, the going back and forth over and over and over to their dentist, all that stuff. You don't have to do that. You know, 24 hours, you are done. Totally done. And then you just go back in 6 months for your appointment for a checkup. And then after that, every year you just go back for your checkup and cleaning. That's it. That's simple. Like I said, it seems too good to be true. It really does. And that's what I thought when I first heard about it. But it truly is true. It truly is. Um, so, like I said, if you have any questions or whatever, leave them. I'm here for you. My Facebook page is down below. And so please sign up and become a member of my Facebook page. And let's do some giveaways. I love giving things away. So we'll have that. And like I said, if you have any other subjects that you would like me to cover, let me know. And I will do my best to cover those and inform you as much as I can. I'm going to be getting a lot more information when I go down for my appointment on different things like shapes and colors and um, things like that, I think. And I'll have them here for you guys. Okay, so until then, we shall see you. I don't know if I will do another video or not before my 6-month appointment. So if not, we will see you at my 6-month appointment, and hopefully I will be taking you with me. If not, at least you'll be there at the hotel, and we'll go through it all on what happens and what all is involved in this appointment, these appointments, so you know exactly what to expect when it's your turn to go. Okay, you guys have a wonderful time, and we will talk to you later, and keep on smiling that Gopa smile. See you later, guys. Bye.